Hello, welcome to my house, welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda from Mexico and I'm very happy to have all of you again here in my channel. Today we will have an amazing video. I already made a coffee, run for your coffee too, because the class will be very interesting. Look, I'm going to show you how to make this summer bag. A lot of people has been asking me to make this bag, to show you how to crochet the bag. As you know, I love to make shawls, blouse, tops. That's what I enjoy the most. But well, finally I decided to make this bag for all of you. I hope that you like it, and at the end I really enjoyed to make this bag too. It's perfect for this summer break. Right now a lot of people is traveling and sometimes you didn't find the correct and the perfect bag for the beach. Well, this is the perfect piece. It's very easy, it's very fast. If you sell and crochet for sale, well, this is the perfect opportunity to sell your pieces. It's very easy. The material that I use, it's beautiful. You can wet it, you can mess it, and it really resisted everything. You can put a lot of weight on it and it very resistant. It's perfect for your bag and you can put anything that you need on it. You can decorate also with these little pom-poms that you more love. I found these little pom-poms in my room. I don't know for how many times did I have it, but well, I took them and I used them to decorate my bag. So what do you think? You can use it everywhere. It's perfect for the beach, but you can use it also in the city. It looks so pretty. And the best part is that you can crochet it with the color that you like and as bigger as you need. Look, I started from here. I'm going to show you. Look, I'm starting from the bottom, from here, in circles, and then from there I started to build the bag. Do you like it? I use this stitch. It's very, very beautiful. And look, remember that in my online store I have all the colors. The name of this material is Dorsal. It's very, very resistant, and we have a lot of different colors that you can make it. We have batik and we have plain colors too. So I invite all of you to visit the online store and you can see there all the different kinds and different colors that we have. Okay? Well, let's don't lose more time. I'm going to show you all the colors. I'm going to give you the material list and a diagram to see how we are going to make it. Well, first I wanted to show you the different colors that we have available in my online store. In this case, I'm going to use a burley wood color, but any color that you choose will look beautiful. Okay, for this bag we are going to need 5 cones like this one. It is between light and fine weight yarn. Look, it's a little rough, and we are going to need 1 hook of 3.5 or 4 millimeters. Each of these cones has 50 grams, so we are going to need at the end 250 grams for this bag. We are going to use 1 thread. Before I start, I use the lighter to burn the tip of the thread because sometimes we have a little loose threads and we don't want that. That's why I use the lighter a little bit to burn these little threads. Okay, we are going to start making chains. We are going to make 5 loose chains, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we are going to close here in circle. Take both parts of the thread, these two, and bring it through. Now chain 2, 1, 2, and then we are going to start making extended double crochet inside this circle. Okay, we are going to make 16, counting the chains that we made at the beginning. I will do it slowly so you can see how it is. At the end of the row, slip 1 to close. Chain 2 again, and now we are going to make 2 extended double crochet in each stitch. So here we have 2 together, and now in the next one we are going to make 2 together again, and like this the whole row. Slip 1 to close, and now we are going to chain 2 again, 1 and 2, and we are going to make 2 extended double crochet together in 1 stitch, and then 1 extended double crochet in 1 stitch. So 2 together and 1, 2 and 1, and like this the whole row. And in the next row we are going to make 2 extended double crochet in 1 stitch and then 2 single, and like this. And in the next row we are going to make 3 singles and 1 double, and then in the next row we are going to make 4 single and 1 double. At the end we will have 6 rows. Right now we are making 1 double, 1 single, and in the next row it's 1 double, 2 singles, and then 3 singles and 1 double, then 4 single and 1 double, and like this until we have a circle like this one. Well, first we made 1 extended double crochet row, then we made all of them double, then we made 1 double, 1 single, then 2 singles and 1 double, then 3 singles and 1 double, and then 4 singles and 1 double. At the end we have 3, 4, 5 and 6 rows. Well, this will be our base, and from here we are going to start building our bag. Chain 2, and then we are going to start making extended double crochet. We are going to make 2 in each stitch. Then in the next stitch we are going to make 2 together. We are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in the 7th stitch we are going to make 3 extended double crochet together, 2 and 3. Then in the next stitch we are going to make 3, 2. In the next stitch we are going to make 3 together again. At the end we will have 9 extended double crochet together. So here we have 9. We made 3 extended double crochet together in each stitch. Now without making chains, we count 4, 5, 6 and 7. We are going to make this part, okay? So we are going to make 2 extended double crochet together, chain 2, and in the next stitch 2 extended double crochet together. Like this the whole row. At the end we will have 6 small shells and 6 big shells. Well, here I finished, and at the end of the row slip 1 to close. Look. At the end you will have 6 big shells and 6 small shells. To start the next row we are going to slip until the center of the shell, and we are going to make 1 shell like we made before. Here in the middle of the shell we are going to make 2 extended double crochet, 2 chains, 2 extended double crochet. Chain 3 and make 1 single crochet here, and we are going to make 1 single crochet between each extended double crochet. And again chain 3, then skip 1 extended double crochet and make 1 single crochet. And like this, 1 single crochet between each extended double crochet. At the end we will have 7 like this one, 7 little picots. Well, here we have 1 little shell, then the 7 picots, then 3 chains, and again 1 little shell. We are going to continue like this the whole row. At the end I join this big shell with 1 small shell. Then the next row will be the same. We are going to make shell over shell. We are going to make 3 chains, then we are going to insert the hook here, 3 chains, insert the hook here, and like this at the end you will have 6 picots. And in the next row we are going to make the same shell over shell, but instead of having 6 you are going to have 5. So you will make 7, 6 and 5 picots. We'll see you when I finish these rows. If you finish your yarn, the only thing that you need to do is to make a knot, okay? Remember that first you have to use the lighter to burn the threads that we don't want. Also remember to leave your threads long, because like this it will be easier to hide them through the project, okay? Well, I'm going to continue and see you when I finish. Look, at the end we made 1, 2, 3 and 4 rows. And remember that the only thing that is going to be changing is that we are going to reduce. We are going to make 7, 6 and 5 picots. Well, the next row we will be basically the same, but now we are going to make here instead of 5, 4, and here we are going to make 2 extended double crochet, then 2 chains, and again 2 extended double crochet. Two chains, and again 2 extended double crochet. It has to look like this, okay? Then 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, and insert the hook here. In the next row we are going to make 1 shell here and the other one here, like these ones like we made here. And we are going to reduce 1 picot. Here we made 5, then we are going to make 4 and then 3, okay? Well, see you when I finish this row. Well, so far it has to look like this. Remember that we made first 7, 6, 5, 4 and are left 3 picots. We made here 1, 2, 3 and 4 rows of shells, and then we increase here 3. Then I made 1 shell, 2 shells, and here I made 3 picots. And now for the next row we are going to make 2 extended double crochet, and instead of making 2 chains we are going to make 1 and 2 extended double crochet. Then 3 chains, and we are going to insert the hook here. 3 chains, and remember we are making in this project tied, okay? So don't forget while you are crocheting, tie a little bit your project. In this part I have to undo and make it again because it was loose, so it has to be very, very tight, okay? And well, here I will make the other shell, 2 extended double crochet, 1 chain, and again 2 extended double crochet. Well, it has to look like this, okay? So 1 shell, 3 chains, and again 1 shell, chain 3, and now we are going to this big shell, okay? So we have 3. We are going to insert the hook in the first picot, make 3 chains, insert here, then again 3 chains, insert the hook here, and again we are going to repeat what we made here, and like this the whole row. Okay, at the end of the row we slip 1 to close, and we are going to slip until the middle of the shell like we made before, remember? And we are going to make shell over shell. We are going to make the row basically like we made before. Remember that between each extended double crochet we are going to make one chain, 1, 2 chains, and we are going to insert the hook here, make one chain, 3 chains, then insert here, then 2 chains, and we are going to insert the hook here between the shell. To extend a double crochet, 1 chain, and 2 extended double crochet. Then 3 chains, and we are going all over the big shell. It looks like a pineapple, right? And here we are going to make just one picot, okay? So 3 chains and insert the hook here. 3 chains, and we are going to repeat the same what we made here. Remember? Okay, it's 1 shell, 2 chains, and then 1 picot of 3 chains, and then the shell. And this will be the same with just 1 picot here. Well, so far it has to look like this. Here I formed my pineapple, and here the shell was opening, and at the end we got 1 picot. The next row will be shell over shell of 2 chains, and then we are going to make 2 picots of 3 chains. Remember that always next to the shells we are going to make 2 chains. Well, we almost finished this row. Make 2 chains, then 1 extended double crochet, 1 chain, and again 2 extended double crochet. Then 2 chains and insert the hook here. Then we are going to make 1 picot here, so make 3 chains and insert the hook here. And again 3 chains and insert here. Again 2 chains, 2 extended double crochet, 1 chain, so 2 chains in the side and the picot of 3 chains, and here between each extended double crochet we are going to make 1 chain. I really love how it's looking, right? It looks so beautiful. I love this material, it's very resistant, and I'm sure it will last many years. Well, so far it has to look like this. Then we are going to make, well, I made 3 chains, then single crochet here, 3 chains, and I insert the hook right here. Look, like I finished the pineapple, I just made 1 single crochet here. And here we increase 1 picot. Instead of 1, it will be 2, and shell over shell. And like this the whole row. Look, here I finished the pineapple. Now I'm going to make shell over shell. Remember that right away you have to insert the hook here, because sometimes I got confused and I insert the hook here, but no, that's wrong. We have to insert the hook right away into the next picot. And like this we are going to increase the picot. So here we have 1 and 2 picots. Now we are going to make 1 more. Make 2 chains, and we are going to insert the hook right after the shell. Make 3 chains. This will be our first picot. Remember that we are going to make 3. Then insert the hook here. Again 3 chains. This is the second picot, and this will be the third one, right next to the shell. Then 2 chains and 1 shell. I will do it slowly so you can see how it is. And look, like this it has to look the shell, Like we finished our pineapple, I grabbed the yarn and I just insert the hook here. And make 2 extended double crochet, 1 chain and 2 extended double crochet. And like this, we close the pineapple, look. Well, here we close the pineapple, and look, I will show you more closely so you can see it. Look, the camera. Okay, well, there you can see it. We have the shells, and here we have 1, 2, and 3 picots. And the shells will be the same. And like this, the whole row. And with this, we almost finished. Well, look, here we complete the pineapple. Here we open the shells, and here we form another pineapple. And now that we finished this, we are only going to continue making only picots, okay? So we are going to slip. We are going to slip until the center of our shell, and from here we are going to start making picots. All the picots will be of 3 chains. 3 chains, and insert the hook here, and again 3 chains here, and like this I'm going to continue. Three chains and insert inside the shell, and again 3 chains, and we will insert the hook here in the next shell. And look, it has to look like this. Well, I'm going to continue making rows of picots, and I will count how many picots I made so you can make the same number of picots, okay? Remember that at the end we are going to iron with plenty of steam, and it will look so beautiful. Well, I'm going to continue and see you when I finish. Here I finish in this row. I count all the picots and I made 42. When you finish the row, you are only going to slip. You know what? I think I'm not going to slip, because if not, the union is going to see it, so we will have an edge, and I don't think it will look good. So I'm going to continue like I was making before. Well, like I changed my mind at the end, I add 1 more picot, so at the end we will have 43 picots. In the next row we are going to crochet over these picots, and we are going to continue like this until we have 14 rows. We already have 1 and 2. I'm going to use a marker. Now we know that from here we are going to start all the rows. From here also we are going to start counting 1, 2, 3 until we have 14. And remember always to count 43 picots. Also, I almost forgot that from here we are going to start making the chains a little bit loose, okay? But we are going to tie it a little bit when we make the single crochet, and the chains a little bit loose, and like this until we have 14. Look, here I already finished the 14 rows, and also I divide my bag in 4 parts. Look, and I'm going to crochet one section at a time. First this one, then this part, then this one, and this one. We are going to reduce because then we are going to make the handles back. So what we are going to make for now is that we are only going to reduce 1 stitch per row. We are only going to work with this part with 10 picots. Remember that we have 43 picots, okay? So first I'm going to work with 10, 10, 10, and 3 are left. And in 3 sections I'm going to leave 3 without crocheting, okay? Now turn around, and I'm going to move the marker so I can work. Well, here we are starting this row, okay? And we made 3 chains, but in this case, like we are going to reduce, in each row we are going to slip until here, so we are not going to make chains. So we are going to slip 1, 2, until we arrive to the middle of the picot, okay? And from here we are going to start making 3 chains and all the picots, and like this we are going to start all the rows. We are only going to make 9. Well, I finished, and here is where we slip, remember? So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Well, turn around, and now we are going to start making the next section, okay? And remember that we always start reducing, so we are going to slip until the middle of the picot, and we are going to continue like this. And remember that always at the beginning of each part we are going to reduce, and we are going to make 9 picots. We are going to continue like this until at the end we have 3 picots left. Only 3, okay? Okay, here I finished, and remember that we have to leave 3 picots left, but I felt that the back handle was too wide for it, so I just left 2. And from here we are going to start making the first handle back. We are going to make 1 chain, and then in each picot we are going to make 1 half double crochet. I will do it slowly so you can see how it is. You are going to make 4 like this one, okay? Then turn around, chain 1, and again we are going to make 4 half double crochet. 2, 3, and 4. Turn around and again chain 1 and 4 half double crochet. We are going to continue like this until we obtain the length of the handle back that we want, okay? You have to take into account that then we are going to crochet the second part of the handle back, okay? So you have to take this measurement into account. So what I suggest is that you should take one bag that you like and you should compare the handle back with this one, so you can make it the same at the same long. Remember that at the end we are going to leave 2 picots without made, because from there we are going to make the other handle back, okay? See you when I finish the other handle back to teach you how we are going to join them. Well, look, here I finished, and here I have one handle back, and here is the other one. I already tried on, and I like the long of these handle backs, okay? So you should try them to see first if you like it. If not, you can add more rows. Now I'm going to show you how we are going to join the handles, okay? So we are going to use a embroidery needle, and remember that before we have to burn the tips with a lighter to not have loosened threads. And like this, our material is ready. Now we are going to cut one thread here. Well, first I will bend off, if not I'm going to lose my stitches. And also remember that you have to take into account that both handle bags have to have the same number of rows and the same inches, okay? I will measure my handle bags and I will tell you later how many inches does it measure, okay? I tried this bag a lot of times until I obtained the length that I want, okay? So you should make the same before we make this step. Well, we are going to sew taking one part from here and one stitch from here, and like this we are not going to leave edge, so I like to use this stitch to join. Like this I join the other handle back, and look, it looks good, right? Well, here I make a knot, and with the embroidery needle I pass through all this thread. Here I can cut and use the lighter. We can make the same here. We can hide all the threads through the project and then cut them and use the lighter to burn the tips. Now with one thread of dorsal I'm going to make one single crochet row all around the handlebacks. Well, here I'm going to start a single crochet row, and if you feel that your handles are loose, well, you can reduce in this step, okay, making the single crochet row. If you feel that your handles are okay, well, don't reduce, just continue making single crochet all around it. Well, we are going to make one row of single crochet all around it from here and from the other side, okay? And here, and see you when I finish. I am going to stop here because look what I happened. You have to measure, because I reduce more in one handle than in the other, but at the end I like more this handle, so I'm going to repeat it here in this one. So I'm going to undo the single crochet row and I'm going to make it again like this one. I'm telling you this to be careful and pay attention in this part. If it's okay, I will undo and I will make it again, but at the end it will be worth it, okay? At the end it will look beautiful. So I will make it again and see you when I finish. And then I will make one single crochet row here. When we finish the row of single crochet, we are going to hide this thread through all the project, okay? If we cut right away, it won't do. So I suggest, and I always said, that you should hide the thread through the project a little bit so it won't undo. It will be more difficult that your back undo, okay? And then you are going to use the lighter to burn the tips. Here I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to leave a little thread so I can burn this. Okay, you see it? Now use the lighter, and without touch it because it really burns a lot. So you are going to hide the thread. And with this you are going to ensure that this won't undo. So we are going to make the same with the other threads. Now we are going to iron the back with plenty of steam, okay? When you finish, don't bend your back. I suggest that you should hold it with many things inside so your stitches can stretch a little bit, and at the end they will look beautiful. And now I'm going to show you how we are going to decorate this. I'm going to make a little pom-poms. Well, I'm going to use a business card, or you can use a cardboard if you have one, and we are going to make the pom-poms. Okay, so with one thread of dorsal, we are going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 laps. And with one little thread, like this one, we are going to make a knot here, very, very, very tight. And now we are going to use one thread like this one because we are going to make a knot here. And look, we are going to make this. And then we are going to make a knot. Not too tight, okay? Because later we are going to hide these threads through the pom-pom. I will show you. All of these threads are the ones that we are going to hide, okay? So with your hook, take them and bring them through, like this. And now if you want, you can leave the threads like this, or you can cut them, but in each thread that you cut you have to make this. So you have to take this into account, that you have to burn the tips. I'll leave them like that, so I'm not going to cut them. Well, I will make 2 pom-poms like this one and see you when I finish. So, what do you think? I'm here already, enjoying from my bag, enjoying with my coffee, this beautiful bag. I'm very happy and I'm very grateful to have every Wednesday with you here in my house. Right now I am in my bedroom. This is my bedroom. This is where I create almost all the videos and where I record them. So I'm very happy to introduce and share this special spot to me with all of you. I hope that you have enjoyed making this video with me. And if you have any other idea or you want me to make something special, please comment in this video, leave me a comment, and I will read them, all of them, and I will try to make your idea, okay? Don't forget also to visit my online store www.lauracepeda.es, where you can find all of these materials and many more. And also remember, if you live close to Spain in Madrid, you can visit us in our warehouse. We have all these materials available there. You can see them and touch them and buy them there also. But if you don't live close to Spain, or you are around Europe, or you live in the United States, or in Canada, Australia, Brazil, in all the different parts of the world, well, you can make your order online and you will receive your order in your house in less than 24 hours or in 48 hours, depending on the country where you are, okay? Well, remember, if you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and don't forget to leave all your comments. Thanks for watching again, and thanks for being with me again. Subscribe and see you the next Wednesday. Bye!